Man, 3 more to go still? You're the one I care about. Autoclave pouches! Alright, one more thing off the list. We have not yet found an autoclave in here. It'd be nice to get an autoclave. Pneumatic knowledge. Ah, that was quite the passel of guys in here. Oh man. Stopped being funny about 2 prisoner containments ago. Hide in the corner? Nope, you've moved on to another room. Oh, we could be in any one of them. Any one of them! One of the few remaining books. Alright, yet another endpoint. Somebody's making noise, so... Man, that could be any of them still. Finally a barracks. Jeez. We have 1 barracks opportunity. What does the plus mean? It means how much. It's a counter for how many mods have been applied to the weapon. Anytime you see a plus with a number, this is how many mods have been attached. The only mod I have on it is a shoulder strap, so it's +1. So if we scroll down to the bottom here, you can see right here in the mods category, 1 shoulder strap. All it is a counter for how many mods you have installed. It is not a +1... A M4A1 magic rifle of +1 orc damage. Unfortunately. Would like to get 1 extra damage against those orcs. Let's find out what this room is. Ooh, shuffling, shuffling. I don't like entering a room when they're right on the door. I'll usually check alternatives before I do that. We have a vault of bionics. Sample room. Oh, Zaptor. Zaptor. Yeah, I hate Zaptors. Not as much as taser hacks, but I hate Zaptors. I gotta focus on the Zaptor. If I fight this guy, he's gonna take a while to go down. Alright, I need to change the geometry here. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Ark. Ark. We're about to lose an arm. Can I get to the door? Can I get to the door? Keep running. Alright, I was hoping to clear the place before we hit the bottom. Or clear it before I ran out of hit points, but I gotta stop. I've already pursued my luck too far. So we're gonna have to leave, go get healed up, and then come back to finish it off. We got close. We got nearly the first all 4 floors done. Let's see. But there is a 5th floor. Generally, they're smaller than the other standard floors, but not always. Which means we're going to have to get out past the spiders. So we gotta leave. The reason we're leaving the area is because the area around the lab, it's 5 floors deep, and there's fungus and all sorts of stuff moving, plus all the spiders and everything else, so processing time for the game is a lot slower because of the number of entities that are moving around within this area. Because it processes everything up to +10 above ground and -10 below ground within the reality bubble, which is about 2.5 squares around wherever your character's at. So I need to go out into a field where there hopefully won't be anything underground below me to slow processing speed down, so we can do some reading and healing and sleeping without huge time lag. So we'll just go find a friendly spot, and we'll park by this water source. Maybe we need the water for something. All right. Are the graboids still in? Oh yeah, graboids are still in. We've seen them in copious amounts, getting slaughtered by various things. We've killed a few ourselves. CDDA does not do multi-cores. All right. So we got lots of pain. Shocks are especially bad for us. They just immediately jack our pain through the roof because we are pain sensitive, and all of our body parts are getting hit. And just shocking by itself is very painful to anyway. It just multiplies, and as you can see, we took a huge amount of damage too, just from that one shock guy. He is nasty. I don't want to fight him again or be anywhere near him again. Shock is one of the main things that can put the character down pretty quickly. It just totally wrecks us. Alright. I don't know which parts have which bandaging. You are perfect. Perfect. None. Perfect. None. And you are now perfect. Alright, perfect across the board for all the bandaging. All right. Quite a few effects going on here. That's radiation. We still have damp foot. Not damp foot. So what I want to know, we have so many chemistry books. Rabbit. Medical samples. Oh my goodness. Medical mutagenic primer. I thought I haven't done medical mutations in forever. I thought medical had its own book, but apparently we already have what we need. So, we just need a whole bunch of applied science. And then we need to start collecting ferrules. We need to start dissecting ferrules so we can craft medical samples. We're going to need a lot of them. So that'll be fun. Alright, we're still 3 tools behind. We only got the 1 tool out. We got 3 others to go. We saw a second one, but I wasn't able to get to it yet. So we got to do a lot of processing for applied science. We have not tracked down SICP yet either. We got a whole bunch of reading to do. I have not yet. I mean, we're 5 days in, and I have not yet really stopped to sit down and let this character pile through books. 12 int when I'm not in intense pain, and fast reader should pile through the books pretty quickly. So, until we get bothered by zombies or something, that's what we're going to do. Let's switch off of that internal power and go with candles instead. All right. Let's go with... let's just grind out. Let's get this going. That way we can have fun with dissecting ferrules and stuff. Level 1, 3 in the morning. Not tired quite yet. Hungry and thirsty. I don't have enough water to sit here for an extended period of time. That'll be the problem. Ooh, I saw that bar move on my hand. Uh-oh. We're getting sick? Really? Why am I getting slightly nauseous this far later? This is like hours and hours and hours later. We still got it must be from the radiation. We must have got a heavier dose of radiation than I thought. That's the only thing I can think of that's making me nauseous. Do I have any Prussian blue? I do not. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to hope it doesn't tank my lifestyle by being radiated for a while. Just keep reading, my dude. Alright, we're tired now. Oh, let's have something other than butter. Let's have some pine nuts and a cookie and some cereal, yogurt, and some canned chicken. Probably should have checked my bandaging before I went to sleep. Reapplied at least the arm bandaging. That sucker's going to take forever to heal. Yep, it's going to take forever to heal. So we still got the healthy living bonus going, so that part's good. Okay, Happy Foods. We're about to start a research run. Plus 15, plus 20, plus 10, plus 7, 10, 10. Just load them up. Alright, moving on to chemistry textbook. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yes, definitely need more. Oh, I slept the day away, did I? Okay. Spent time close to the fire. Lit a fire. Not have some wet cat food. Watch that fire spread over and destroy my vehicle. Man, would that be funny. Ah. Too many items near me. Damn it, I thought it was daylight. Alright. We need to actually start raising our practical here pretty soon. Our theoretical is getting too far ahead. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We dropped a category. No, stupid radiation, which we are still radiated. We must have caught a pretty good dose. Yeah, there's a few ways to find out. I don't usually take much of a dose of radiation. And by now I've usually got a little bit of Prussian blue set aside, but we don't have any. Yeah, Prussian blue is definitely rarer than it used to be. I can confirm that. I don't find it very often. Still got the weakness tag to our speed rating. That's unfortunate. It's going to take us quite a while to build our health stat back up again. Oh, I have the blindfold on still. Good old soapy water and salt. Well, now it's a problem. Now I need stuff like fire. I don't have my chemistry set. Or a fire source. So most of these aren't going to be able to be done. Didn't I pick up... Apparently not. Alright, we'll have to return to this one. Let's work on something else. What are we up to? We're almost up to where we can head back in. We'll do a little bit, one more session of sleeping, and then we'll head back to the lab. Let's work on... Alright. Practical skills dropping all over the place. Oh noes. Alright. So, we still got the weakness -1 flag. Man, did we get radiated. Yeah, I know, the radiation is kicking my ass. I don't think, I mean, do I have something radiated in the vehicle? I don't think so. I didn't pick anything up that would should be irradiated, so I don't know. I didn't spend that much actual time passage near the slurry or the portal. One pharmacy, 2 pharmacies, 3 pharmacies, 4 pharmacies. Got a pharmacy 68 to the southwest, huh? I could try to make a run to that pharmacy. See if we can get some Prussian blue. I don't know if the basic pharmacies have Prussian blue, though. I usually remember getting Prussian blue in the science labs, not in the pharmacies. Irradiation plant? I haven't actually searched through an irradiation plant in forever. I just don't really ever need what they've got. We've got multiple irradiation plants that we've seen. Bit of a trip to get back down there. Yeah. Well, I am somewhat concerned. We've already dropped multiple categories of lifestyle, and we're still sitting at -1% speed weakness. This is after multiple days. Yeah, much as I don't want to, I think we're going to have to make that trip back to the south. I got to get some Prussian blue or something to help with this. Prussian blue is pretty much the only thing without having a... oh, Zomborgs. Whoa, hi Zomborgs. Shall I pass another 4 hours doing Zomborg dissections while irradiated? Scalpels on this time. So we've got the best dissecting tool in the game. And we've got skill 8 in first aid. Is it first aid for... I think it's first aid for dissection still. Or healthcare, I mean. I think it's survival for butchering. If I remember right, I don't really do either very often, if ever. Finger pick. Oh my god. Lock picking. They gave me stupid lock picking. One power storage. Was that first Zombor guy dissected earlier just like the rich guy? He had all the cool tech. Oh my god. We're gonna waste the entire day and get nothing. I did better when I had terrible fingertip razors. Can I have those with surgical scalpels, or are they mutually exclusive? I think those things are mutually exclusive. Alright, so there's a good portion of my day for... Alright, what the hell? Hey there, numpad. I wouldn't want to mess up my scalpels regardless, so... I gotta make the turn here. We won't be able to get south of it. Alright, pretty much just go south. My good buddy the giant stag beetle. My new bestest friend. Love the stag beetles. So many bodies. Go see if this soul green F is a... oh, apparently not. I was hopeful it was a air vent. Getting closer. Oops. Whoops. Oh, that's right. I don't have an ID card. No industrial card. We gotta go in the other way. Oh yeah, you can keep a giant beetle in the livestock carrier. Noah's Bizarre Battle Arc Challenge. I had Hulks and Juggernauts and Shoggoths and all sorts of stuff in livestock carriers in the vehicle. Don't think there's going to be anything in the lockers I care about. No. Wrapped radiation. Ah, Prussian blue. Wrapped radiation badge. Hazmat suit. First things first. Prussian blue tablet. What I wish, there's absolutely no information on what it is, what it does, how long it works. There's no effect. I don't know whether I can just take a dozen of them immediately, or do I have to space them out? I have no idea. The game tells you nothing about the Prussian blue. I've never liked that. Prussian blue. Oh, that's going to show me the supplement. That's what you get to know. Capable of purging nuclear contaminants from the body if taken after radiation exposure. Great. How often do I need to take it? Can I take 10 at once? Will I die if I take 10 at once? Will I just waste 9 of them if I take 10 at once? These are the questions I would like to know. And your label is not telling me. Well, we're going to need more than that. Hopefully we can come across some additional. Let's see. I think these are the likely places. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whole bunch of Prussian blue. Potassium iodide. So potassium iodide is a preventative in this game. If taken prior to exposure, they help to mitigate injury caused by radiation. So if you know you're going to get radiated, you take Prussian blue ahead of time as a preventative. And then Prussian blue is the curative after the fact. Okay, well, that's pretty much all we needed. Well, we can leave now. Is there another one over here, or is it just that one room? Looks like it's just that one room. Must be the med center for workers that get irradiated. Alright, autosave, come on. How much of the Prussian did we get? 22, 32, 42, 52. Well, that had better be enough if I'm not dead from radiation poisoning by the time I use all that. Alright, we got no other reason to stay here, so we're done. We got what I needed. Okay, drop all of those, that, and 4 of those. Actually, no, all of those. We'll keep those 2. Every hour? It seems like an awful lot of Prussian blue. Nah, nothing like that, Jake Toady. I think the closest to that we have is if you dissect enemies, you get the proficiencies for the biology of that enemy. So, cyborg anatomy. So by dissecting the cyborgs that I've done, we're 33% on cyborg anatomy. When you complete it and you get the proficiency finished, you then get a bonus when you're fighting those enemies to their hitting their weak points, their weak spots, basically getting chances to do critical hits. So there's a reason why you would want to dissect. I don't tend to be in game worlds long enough for this to really matter to me. I don't spend a lot of time dealing with it or worrying about it or trying to do these principles of zombie biology. So, but any of them you have the principles of biology for of the various types. When you complete it, you get a bonus to being able to hit their weak points for critical hit damage. That's probably the closest to what you're describing. Another drain to your focus in combat? Because you never have any focus in combat. Other things have already drained your focus, so why are you worried about another drain? It's all irrelevant at that point. The 14 other things have already zeroed out your focus. I don't think, can they drain your focus in combat? Because proficiency training doesn't drain focus. Associated skill training drains focus. So if I'm raising my tailoring skill and there's a tailoring proficiency, then they will both drain. The skill increase will drain the focus, but the proficiency increases never drain focus. So once you get the skill up to the minimum level or maxed out level for whatever you're making, then you no longer drain the proficiency from that skill because it can't go up anymore, and then the focus is all available for the proficiency upgrade. Yeah, hitting critical weak points is an automatic part of the combat process. You don't directly control it or anything, it just happens. Man, that Spider's traveling. I'm doing 20. he's keeping pace, if not even gaining on me a little bit. Them things are ridiculous. I mean, I've done proficiency training specifically where my skill was already maxed out and my focus didn't budge at all. So you purposely get your focus up over 100 and then you do specific proficiency training, turn off your skill if you don't already have it maxed out, and your focus doesn't budge. Your focus just stays rock steady based on whatever your other stats are. That's been what I have experienced in-game. So unless the drain is so slow that it gets offset automatically, I don't know what to say. Anybody remember where that cyborg spot was? I didn't torch the door to see what kind of goodies were in the hut. We might need access to another big old pile of tin. I want to say it was somewhere over here. I think that's the little pond. So I went south from the little pond. Yep, there it is. We'll torch our way in here real quick, see what we got. I'm not picking up more of those guns. I'm not sure what else is possible in here. I still have the torch? I do. Torch the corner. Torch the corner. We have learned useful things. Oh, single space this time. A copper knife. 18 copper knives. What kind of trade value we got on 18 copper knives? 10 cents. 10 cents. Alright, well that wasn't worth... I didn't notice it was a much smaller little shack there. Oh. Good to know, though.
Gameplay can start now. Vormit, Migo, Vormit, Hulk, Vormit, Moose.
Oh, radar's here. Gameplay starts at... Guess I'm gonna stay here. We'll read one more day. We'll get one more day's worth of healing on that arm, and we'll see if we get any improvement by constantly downing Prussian blue. But I still don't know how often to take it. I mean, most of the drugs in the game are like 6-hour, 12-hour kind of dosages, or maybe an hour. I got really annoyed when we had the hallucination problem in the run earlier. I did testing when I was trying to figure out a way to fix it, with hallucinations breaking or crashing the client. And one of the things I did was I grabbed the antipsychotic meds and took them, and they were only lasting like an hour and a half, which is ridiculous. Terrible. Alright, yeah, let's stop here. It didn't take us long to drive up here. I'm not going to take another dose yet. I'm going to let a couple hours go by. I just wish there was an indicator. That's all I want. They don't even have to specify, really. They don't have to say a dose will last you 3.5 hours exactly or anything like that. Just put an effect in here of some kind. Something that lets me know, hey, maybe you want to take another dose. The effect is worn off. Something. I don't know what. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but just really annoying not having even the slightest idea. Let's have some real food. Some clam chowder. I love it. We can have clam chowder with all of our other negative food things. We'll have some cheese and Ostums. Alright, we've been working on tailoring. We've gone up several levels. Again, I need to start practicing some of this stuff. I think for the moment I'm just going to keep up the book learning, and we'll do practicing later. Let's hit... let's actually do some more mechanics. We're at 3, both on mechanics. Yeah. Alright, we'll go till like 17:30. We'll go a couple hours, then we'll take another dose. We'll just keep stacking it up like that. See what happens. Yeah, it's already gotten rid of the malice here. We've still got it listed in effects. At least it's declining. I tried to read my bandage. Alright, we'll definitely be all set to go when we wake up. Okay, 2100. Hungry, thirsty, tired. Back to the butter. Should I wake myself up every couple hours? My fab has dropped to 0. It depends on what character I'm playing and what kind of world my game is in, what the world settings I use, whether I flip-flop my day-night cycle. And it also depends on a lot of stuff. Factors that help me determine whether I want to be awake during the day or the night. If I'm close to the full moon, which we're closing in on, we'll get a really big full moon bonus at night. So I want to be raiding towns during the week or so of full moon bonus, where you get a lot of vision range enhancement because of the bright moon out. Zombies only get a very tiny portion of that enhancement, so the player gets a huge benefit during the full moon, which happens day 74, 75 is the full moon. But you get enhancements all the way from like 68, 70 on through about 80. It just slowly increases out to the full max at 75, and then it slowly decreases again as the moon goes out of full phase. So if I'm anywhere near that point of time, depending on the character's run and where I'm at in progression, then I'll usually flip-flop my day-night cycle. But it just really depends on whether I need to be operating at night, whether I'm night raiding cities, things like that. That's the main consideration. Once I have light amp goggles, infrared goggles, it becomes irrelevant, and I can operate at whatever time I want. Lab rating doesn't matter in the slightest, whether it's day or nighttime. So if you're in a lab for an extended period, you don't care. But if I'm going to be mapping, if I'm going to be driving a lot and exploring new map territory, I got to do it during the daytime. So I got to make sure I keep my awake hours synced to the daylight hours so that we can map as quickly as possible, driving around and uncovering the map areas and hitting the towers and all that stuff. So just kind of depends on circumstances, whether I'm static doing raiding or whether I'm traveling. Traveling, I got to be on my day cycle. Okay, we are almost full heal. Want some butter for breakfast and a cookie and some cereal. And another multivitamin. So, we're back to our max. No negative effects causing speed malices or negatives. We still got weakness listed, so we are still trying to purge that radiation we took. Oops. Prussian. So we'll keep hitting that semi-regularly till it's gone. Hopefully we can avoid getting radiated again when we head back in there. We got about 1.1, 1.2 floors left to clear, and then we've got what? One bunker or one barracks and a couple of vaults to break into, which should be fairly quick and easy with our current gear and such. And then whatever the finale is, we haven't seen the finale yet. We got the books for some of the medical stuff, so we're now on the hunt for the other tools, as well as we got to start working on the medical parts. So that'll be fun. That way we'll start chasing down and messing with the ferals. That where is it? Yeah, right there. We need to drive over here to double check this. I'm pretty sure it's the TCL. But that would be a not terrible place for us to scoot on over to try to get some more of the stuff. So actually, let's see if my tourist guide or visitor pass. You add facilities to your map. What does it say if I scroll over there? It still doesn't say. I don't know. Maybe we're too far. Or maybe that map visitor's pass was specific to wherever I picked it up, and I don't know where that was. Alright. Reloaded. Gear is sorted. Drop some books. Read our post-it note. Actually, is this a read thing? Activate? Nope. Either post-it note. What do you say? Droppings. Caustic. Handle with care. Okay. That doesn't sound useful. First time catching a stream? Well, you caught the end of the stream, unfortunately. This is my stopping point. 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock Central U.S. time. So we just hit our 4-hour mark. So we got quite a bit done and quite a bit accumulated. Of note, hilariously, is 31 of that gun and 33 of that gun. Hopefully we can chase down Roebuck somewhere and see what kind of trade value we can get for these Exodii weapons. 40 barter value times 30, and then 32 barter value times 33. So we will see. Oh yeah, we got radiated. We got way radiated. I haven't been radiated like that in quite a long time. That's not something that usually is a problem for me to worry about. So we caught quite a dose. Okay, let us hit the save and exit. And that will be it for this evening. As always, thanks for hanging out for some Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. We shall return on Monday to continue this particular challenge. Monday and Friday, 4-hour blocks, is our Cataclysm days. I'm pretty heavy into Vintage Story right now also. I'll be continuing that tomorrow. And yeah, hope to see you then. Have a great evening. Stay safe out there. Oh, actually, let me go check. I always forget. Is there anybody we can go raid?